Manifestation is not about writing your desires down and saying few words of affirmation. Manifestation is when your inner self aligns with the life you want to create. When your thoughts, actions, and energy matches the frequency of your desires, then things will start to flow towards you so effortlessly. And I'm sure you had experiences in your life that you were attracting things effortlessly. And those are the times when your thoughts, actions, and energy matched. And what does it really mean? Our thoughts create our actions because our thoughts will create emotions, feelings, and then those emotions, feelings will affect our decisions. And the decisions we make, they create our life. If you don't believe you're worthy of something, you're not going to attract. So your energy is different. Also, if you're clinging to something, you're not going to have it because you're going to repel it. Everything is about energy. The energy have to be aligned in the same frequency and has to match those desires. The first step is to identify what you really want. And then it's to detach from the outcome. Step number 1, identifying what you truly want. Manifestation first starts with clarity. You cannot manifest something if you don't know what exactly is you want. I remember watching video of Brian Tracy, and he was saying, write down the house you want or the partner you want in such a details as you can see them, touch them, feel them, like you're there. Like what room, when you walk in, where's the bathroom? What kind of flooring does it have? All these things. It has to be in such a great details because you have to be clear. I always use this analogy that the universe, it's like a big mall and it has everything that you want. Absolutely everything. There's nothing there that you cannot have. So now, instead of reaching with your hand and grabbing it, you have to match your energy, your thoughts, your frequency to that one thing. So each thing in that mall has a frequency. So if you don't match that frequency, there's no way you can attract it. The people, their relationships, there's everything there. So how are you going to feel when you have that thing? That is the frequency. That is how you create the frequency. When I have that thing, what am I going to feel? And then you go and match that feeling. You go and embody that feeling. If you have your dream partner, how are you going to feel? First, you decide what partner you want. Then how are you going to feel when you have that partner? And then go out and embody that feeling. Do you want a connection based on love, on trust, communication? Is that important to you? What kind of a partnership you want? What do you want your home with your partner, husband to look like, to feel like when you walk into that door? If you want a house or a business, ask yourself, what does that truly look like for you? Not just the surface stuff, but what will having this particular thing give you? Will it bring you peace, security, freedom? What do you want to feel like? So write it down, visualize it, and define it clearly. That's how you align your energy. The way you feel changes your energy and your frequency, and that's how you start attracting the things you want. Start to focus on gonna feel when you have that thing. You have to act as if you already have it, period. Manifestation, it's about creating an emotional experience. How do you feel? Do you feel confident, accomplished, excited? Now go to your job and feel that. Visualize the feeling and understand you're not just wanting this job. You are wanting the emotions that will give you. Relationships, the same thing. In an ideal relationship, how do you want to feel? Loved, cherished, respected. Focus on the emotional experience that having this connection will bring you. That's how you find the man or the woman that it's right for you. When you know what emotional experience you want to have with that person in this season of your life, does that person you're with now provides that. Do you feel like that? Do you have that emotional experience that you're looking for? If not, walk away. So when you can tap into the emotions of your future reality, you will start vibrating at the same frequency as your desires, which will make manifesting them easier. Visualize and embody your future self. Manifestation is all about aligning with the version of yourself that already has what you want. So I grew up during the communist time back in Bulgaria. My childhood was very rough. Me and my brother grew up with a single mother, and it was very difficult. Although a lot of people made similar amount of money, there were no rich or poor. Still being with one salary, we were very poor. Not only that, but my childhood was extremely difficult. I started before going to bed, getting in my head and visualizing a better life. I think was a way to escape reality. And in my head would be like this elaborate productions of what I want my life to be. And guess what? So many years later, I have everything from those vivid dreams, everything and more. So I always tell myself, you know what? I had to dream bigger. I remember I wanted to be actress in the lead role in a feature movie. I was already in New York City studying acting, and no one would give me that chance. I had accent, I still have an accent, but that time was just like a horrible. That's 24 years ago. But I always dreamed of that. I always visualized myself in a feature movie, having the lead role. And I had a lot of short films, and I had the lead role. Friends from the acting school, they wrote it specifically for me because I was such a character. But at one point, I wrote a feature-length script. And I found the money, $1 million. It was so easy to find the money. That was 4 years after I moved to the States. That was unheard of. And the lead actress dropped 2 weeks before principal photography. And the action took place in Bulgaria, Belarus, and China. It was about human trafficking. So I took the lead role. And looking back after a year, when we were editing, I'm like, oh my God. That was exactly the dream that I had and more. So then I said to myself, you know what? I have to dream bigger because it would have been outrageous to dream about writing my script. It was just insane. I didn't know English when I moved to the States. And 4 years later, not even going and studying English, I was just like picking up from here and there what I had learned and from the scripts that we were reading and memorizing in the acting school. So I would never dream of writing my own script and starring in my own movie, but there I was. So to truly manifest, you need to become the person who already has your desires. Start acting like them, speaking like them, feeling like them. Today, not tomorrow, today. The other tip would be gratitude. With my son, when he was little, going to school, we'll have gratitude walks. And every time we'll say 3 things that we're grateful for. And one of the things would always be something that we don't have it yet, but we'll say it as we already have it. Close your eyes. When you wake up in the morning or before going to bed, those are really good times to manifest and to visualize and do all this mind work. You can say, thank you, universe. I'm so grateful, my husband, for the $100,000 in the bank. Please give me more. That is something new that I learned, and I'm exploring it now, but I'm loving it. And that way, the universe keeps giving you. When you say, I want this, you're again acting from a place of lack. The universe doesn't know the difference. When you say, I want this, it implies you don't have that thing now. So what you have to say is, thank you, universe, for giving me this. Step number 4, let go of what no longer serves you. To manifest what you want, you have to be willing to let go of the things that no longer serve you. So there's just no way of not doing that. If you're in a relationship, you're not fulfilled, you don't feel that is what you want, you don't feel the way you want to feel, and you have to at one point let it go, or a job that it's a dead end, drains all your energy, you don't have time to start your business, or some people drain you, whatever it is. You have to be willing to let it go. You're not going to have space. You have to let go of old beliefs, habits that doesn't support your growth. Very important, old beliefs and habits, because what we believe, that's what we're going to manifest. If we believe we're not worthy of something, there's just no way we can become an energetic match for that thing. You need to be able to work on your limiting beliefs. Absolutely. Just think of your desires as a garden. If you want to grow something new, you need to clear the weeds that are taking space. You have to let go of anything or anyone that's holding you back. Step number 5, action plan. It's not just about wishful thinking and wishing for the things to happen. It's about taking inspired action towards your goals. So if your goal is to have a business, create an action plan, break it down into small steps. Maybe it's a research your niche, starting a blog, building a brand, whatever it is. Break it down to steps. If you are to manifest a loving relationship, start by working on yourself, because ultimately you are going to attract people that are similar to your energetic frequency. And if you don't treat yourself, you are not going to attract someone who treats you right. So start by working on yourself. Become the one if you want to find the one. But you got to be clear on what kind of the one you want. Become the best version of yourself. Invest in your health, self-esteem, hobbies. Be an interesting person. Read. Whatever partner you want to attract, become that partner. In the beginning, your action plan doesn't have to be perfect. You can always change it. Of course, when you start working towards something, there are things that you change, that you pivot, that you go one step forward, 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and so on. Your action plan doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be done. Perfect? No. Done? Yes. And it needs to be aligned with your desires. Every step you take in the right direction builds momentum towards what you're manifesting. Step number 6, detach from the outcome and focus on the journey. I think this is one of the most important things, and I failed to do that a lot of the times. I got pretty good at it, but there are times and places and about certain things that I need to get more masterful about it. We all know if we cling to something, we're going to repel it. When I was going to auditions back in the day, I remember someone told me, if you are so focused on getting the role, you are going to repel it. You got to relax and be like, you know what? I'm just going to do the best that I can. I already rehearsed, practiced, detach, let it go. You're not going to forget your words if you practiced enough, and walk in as if you already have that job, that role. And it works. So manifestation works best when you're focused on the process and trust the universe that will bring you the desires in the right time and in the right way. Don't focus on the how and when. The universe works in a magical way, and it will bring you the things that you want. Maybe you're not ready for the partner you want. You need to maybe work on yourself to attract that job and career. Maybe you need to learn skills in order for you to start that business. But the universe will provide in the right time and in the right way. Sometimes we're focused like dating apps. I'm going to do the dating apps. Great. But don't get stuck only on the dating apps. Go to the gym, go to speed dating events. Ask friends, do you know someone? I'm looking for a partner, whatever it is. Be open. Focus on improving your life, having the best time of your life. Don't force things. Trust that the right person will come in your life at the right time. Letting go of the need to control, you're opening the door for the universe to bring you the things that you desire. Because sometimes we want things, but the universe gives us what we need. Big difference. Be open to what the universe will give you and just trust the timing and trust that the universe has your back, that everything happens for your highest good. And while you're in the midst of the storm, you're not going to be able to see the rewards. But once it's over and in retrospect, you will be able to see how that which the universe provided for you is the thing you exactly needed it. Detaching from the outcome will allow space for the universe to work in your favor. The journey itself will bring you the lessons, the growth, the experience you need to align with your desires. If you can see the lessons that you've learned and the things that you want to manifest in a partner next time, that is invaluable information. And that journey that you had provided those lessons. It's not the outcome of you having the person, is the journey. Those are the lessons and the growth that you experience while you're on that journey. So that's why it's important to just detach from the outcome. Again, manifestation is not about forcing and chasing. If something doesn't happen, it doesn't happen for a reason. Manifestation is about aligning your future self, trusting the process, and enjoying the journey along the way. You have everything you need to create the life you want. The key is to align your inner world with your desires. Identify what you want, embody the feeling of having it, and take the steps to get there. Your future self is waiting for you to step into your power. That's it for today's video. If that resonated with you, comment below, like the video, share it, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.